A schoolgirl is standing waiting for her father. A girl and a boy show the child chocolates. The child looks at the chocolates and secretly walks away, hiding from the school guard. The child reaches them. The girl gives the child a chocolate. The child says, "Thank you." The girl says, "There are many chocolates inside the car. Do you want some?" The child says, "Yes." The girl says, "They are in the car. Will you come with us?" The child says, "Yes." When the guard sees all this, he immediately runs and snatches the child away from the girl and says, "Who are you?" The girl says, "We are the child's uncle and aunt." The guard says, "I have never seen you before. Prove it." The girl says, "We are her uncle and aunt, not her parents. Let her go. Her father sent us." The guard says, "Don't touch the child. You have no proof." Then the guard asks the child, "Do you know them?" The child says, "They work in my father's office. That's why I know them." Then the girl says, "Let her come with us." But the guard refuses again. Then the guard asks the child, "Tell me the truth, or are you saying all this because you are tempted by the chocolates?" Then the child says, "I don't know them." The guard says, "Why did you lie?" The child says, "They tempted me with chocolates and said there are lots of chocolates in their car." Then the guard says angrily, "You are trying to take the child with you by tempting her with chocolates. You are thieves." The boy says, "She is my brother's daughter." The guard says, "Don't touch the child, or I will have a fight with you." The boy says, "Don't be rude to us. Know your place." The guard says, "Leave quietly from here, or I will call the police." Then the girl says, "Go ahead, call the police." Then, when the girl tries to touch the child, the guard stops her and says, "You wait, I'm calling the police." The boy says, "Go ahead, call the police." Then the guard says, "Okay, I'm calling the police." When he starts to dial, the girl and boy get scared, immediately get in their car and drive away. Then the guard takes the child and stands by the school gate. When the child's father arrives, the child hugs him. The father asks, "Where did you get these chocolates from?" The guard says, "Today. Because of these chocolates, your daughter could have been kidnapped." The father asks, "How?" The guard says, "Today 2 people came, tempted your daughter with chocolates, and were about to take her in their car, but I stopped them." Then the father says to his daughter, "Why were you going with them?" The guard says to the father, "Why are you scolding the child? She is just a child, but it is your job to teach the children that even if a stranger calls them, they should not go with them." The father says, "From now on, I will properly explain to my daughter what to do and what not to do. Thank you so much. If you hadn't been here today, I don't know where my daughter would have been." The guard says, "It's nothing. She's my daughter too. Be careful from now on." Then the father tells his daughter it's time to go, lifts her onto his shoulders, and the child waves bye-bye to the guard. Then the father leaves with his daughter. A like is deserved for this kind-hearted guard who safely saved a little girl.